Just 31% were Republicans. Look at where we are today. Just a completely different picture. Now it's basically split between Democrats at 48%, Republicans at 47%. And what I should note, Mr. Berman, is this new overall makeup matches the overall electorate far better. And more than that, John, look at where Mr. Musk's net worth is today versus where it was just 2 months ago. He is the richest man in the world by far. 2 months ago, look at this. His net worth was $252 billion. Look at where we are today, $314 billion.
Good evening and welcome to Entwine, your number one source of news and entertainment. Today I stumbled with this video from CNN. They actually saying that Twitter is not a fair platform ever since Elon Musk took over. If you guys remember, Twitter was 75% controlled by the Democrats. Everybody that worked there was Democrat, and the people that visit Twitter. I personally never used Twitter until Elon Musk took over, because there, once he did that, we can actually speak and speak your mind. Before, you get censored. Same thing happened with Instagram and the other platform. Exactly the same thing. Right now, you don't get censored because since the Twitter files came out, everybody's scared. Nobody's there to censor anybody right now, especially now that Trump won the election. So they have this panel here, and they usually have one conservative. Everybody else is a lefty, crazy lefty, and then they have this conservative, trying to make this dynamic back and forth. So this clip is very interesting because they talking about what's going on Twitter. Let me show you the clip, and let me know your thoughts.
Ask you about this idea of media takeover, because after Elon Musk purchased Twitter, changed it into X, there's no doubt that he exercised some power there. So how do you hear this, even in jest, kind of purchase of a cable network?
Good to be with you tonight.
Good to be with you as well.
Thanks for having me. I think that we should believe everything that is said coming from this administration. I don't think that we have the luxury to dismiss it as him being someone who's being funny or someone who is just being himself, or that is his brand. X, and you said in some...
That's a lunatic. She said she quit X because she couldn't take it anymore, blah, 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 blah. Now you can take it anymore? Now that X is fair, you can't take it anymore? Really?
Some ways, always. I feel like X, I don't know if anyone is on it in any capacity. I don't know if you're on it. And you're the only one? You're on it? You all are on it? Okay. I've actually decided to take a rest of peace because it is not a peaceful place for me. And I know if, in fact, you don't agree with this current administration, most people can say that it's not a peaceful place. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an actual bid made to take on MSNBC, but the fact that it just can't happen in real life.
And we just can't. It's not even for sale.
Yeah, it's not official.
They scare. Elon Musk tweet that he might take over MSNBC, so they freaking out. They're scared. They're scared. Remember, the Democratic Party control pretty much all the media. Everything you see, everything you hear, they control it. That's why this country is so divided, because everything you hear and see is about black and white hating each other, Latinos hating each other, everybody hating each other. There's no positive message from the left at all.
Especially for
the
sale,
last
it's not
time he
even realistic.
mused about maybe buying something.
It's not even realistic in real life, but I do believe that media, everyone sitting here at this table, if you don't agree, we're in for some tough years ahead. I do believe that we are not going to be able to be as safe or say what we want to. I don't think free speech is going to be as free.
Now, Scott, I want to bring you in here because this kind of link to Orban, we don't pull it from nowhere. There was a former member of the Hungarian parliament who was writing in Politico who kind of talked about this effort by by that government and how specific it was in terms of purchasing media specifically for propaganda. Do you hear why they're making that connection?
I mean, is the concern that certain media outlets would become propaganda arms of political ideologies? I mean, don't we already have that in this country at a large scale? I mean, also, I heard what you're saying about X. I saw a survey this week. It's now the most ideologically balanced user platform
Scott,
of any platform.
stop. It's too early. I just sat down. I've only been here for 2 minutes.
You're going to be
You
embarrassed
cannot
when
continue
I tweet
to
it out
say
after the show, but
you
it's
cannot
true.
say that.
Who was the source?
You heard what he said? He saw a survey that says that X is the most balanced platform of them all. And her reaction was ridiculous. Her reaction was ridiculous. You know what's funny? The survey was done by CNN. And that's what he said. You are going to be embarrassed. You are going to be embarrassed once we finish this segment and you actually find out who did the survey. You're going to be embarrassed. CNN did the survey. She actually saying that CNN is lying to the American people. That CNN is wrong. That's what she's saying. She said, who the hell said that? That's what she's implying. Like, that's a lie. You calling your own network a liar? Unreal. That's how you know how crazy these people are. That's how you know.
Okay,
So
who's
what
the
I-
source?
of that?
What I find, we reported it on this network. And
It's
so-
not accurate, and you know it.
Okay.
He said, we reported this on this network. And her response was, it's not accurate. This is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. You working for CNN and you calling them a liar right then and there. Right then and there.
I'll let you make your
Scott,
statement.
can I
but my point is
can I
this.
reframe it a different way? Because the site changed radically, right? So whether you think the voices it is somehow more balanced now, that's fine. But no doubt Musk's influence is profound, and that you open it up and now you're there with his opinion, and he is now part of this administration. So does anyone else think?
Look, you saw what happened there? She said, let me rephrase it, blah, 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 blah. They quiet him off. They changed the subject a little bit. He was going to say something, and she says, let me go to somebody else. Oh, we're not going to let him talk. Not at all. Not at all. All right? We're not going to let him talk. CNN did a survey. Unreal. CNN. And they calling CNN a liar on their own show. Unreal.
Think that there should be this greater concern about billionaires purchasing media companies.
Okay. Would you be worried if Bill Gates controlled MSNBC?
No, because he's sane.
Because MS.
Bill Gates is sane and Elon Musk is not. Do you guys understand what's going on here? Do you guys understand? One side is always right and the other side is always wrong. Biden and Kamala, always right. Donald Trump and everybody else, always wrong. That's why CNN, MSNBC, ABC, that's why this network are doing so poorly. That's why they're doing so poorly. Because people don't trust them. People don't trust them. All they do is spill bias and lies 24/7. But this is ridiculous because their own network did a survey. Ridiculous. I'm going to leave it up to here because I don't see anything interesting past that. Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And I see you in the next video. Ciao.